name's Kathleen Hallal. I'm a mother of 3 boys from Orange County, and my sons need EpiPens.
Oh, yeah.
EpiPens are a life-saving medication for families with children with food allergies and other kinds of allergies. The price has gone to over $600 in the past few years. Mothers go to the CVS counter or the drugstore with coupons and their insurance cards, hoping that they'll be able to afford the EpiPens that their children need in order to save their lives if they're exposed to an allergen. I've heard many stories of mothers leaving pharmacies crying because the final amount they were given is unaffordable to them, and they are forced to choose between basic necessities and life-saving medication for their children. EpiPens come in pairs. You need to have more than one. You need to have a few sets. They need to go in your child's backpack. They need to go with them if they're traveling. They need to be in their sports bag. You have to buy many, and they expire. When you pick them up from the pharmacy, sometimes they'll last a year, sometimes 6 months. You don't know. And when that expires, you've got to get more medicine for your child, or you could lose them. The price has risen so much over the last 6 years, it's become unaffordable to many families to have this medication. And it's not due to the development costs of Mylan, the company that has the licensing. They've simply taken an existing medication, and because they had a monopoly on the mechanism for injection, they were able to charge what they wanted in the pharmacies. But thank goodness awareness is rising now, and people are starting to pay attention to what's been happening. The estimated cost of production of the EpiPens are $10. The price is over $600 at the pharmacy. There's no way to justify this. It's a critical medication. When your child is exposed to an allergen, in my case, peanuts, their face starts swelling, their mouth starts itching. They know they're starting to have a reaction. You only have a few minutes to get them help. They could die. I've heard of stories of children dying within 30 minutes because their mother couldn't make it in time to the hospital and they didn't have an EpiPen on them. Your child breaks out in hives, can't breathe. It's the scariest thing you can imagine. You feel very helpless. With this generation of children, we need to face the fact that food can kill them. And it's a lot of parents that have to deal with this these days. Food allergies and other chronic conditions are on the rise at an alarming rate. Motherhood has changed. We're part nurses. We have to stick together to take care of our kids. The greed is outrageous of these pharmaceutical companies for a medication that is absolutely not optional. They should not be able to hold families hostage. Their behavior is inexcusable, and that's why I support Prop 61. We have to do something to start limiting drug prices. Yeah!